So, beginning the archival file for Darvaza Station for the committee. See how the Celestial Mech project comes out. Quick summation at this point. The sensor readings from the ruins, well, we always knew that the space-time disturbances would settle down at some point. You always hope it's the next being that has to solve the problem. Yeah, then it's you who get stuck with it. And looks like it's us. So right now, they want us to just keep this archive. Yes, I'm doing it out here in front of the city. They always said I'm odd. They just told me, look, just do something, all right? They'll erase it, keep it, who knows. You know, I just wanted to retire, you know, find a nice little property somewhere, you know, nice quiet place. Life is a good thing, right? Okay. All right, let's get this started. So here we are at the lab. Yeah. So at this point, Celestial Mech project is going well. The forces that Azathoth has, most can actually be handled by Darvaza's army, air force, and the other armed forces. The issue at this point is Azathoth's heavier forces. They're very powerful. What compounds matters is they use both melee and ranged weapons, and they're really big and very powerful. So there had to be a way to counter that against a weapon that's 100 units high and can swing a big sword. You know, it's funny. All the younglings here, you know, they watch these cartoons or movies or whatever. We always used to laugh that, no, it's not for real. No, it's not real. It's real. It's very real. Like all those stories about the big evil monster that a long time ago someone made go away. Sometimes those monsters turn out to be real. And now it's my job to fight it. Anyway, let's see here. So far, the biotech is working. It's allowing the new weapons to operate very well. Sometimes I wish it didn't work, so we'd have to think of something else. Anyway, yeah, so let's go. These are the 3 primary mechs that have been developed so far, and they operated very well at the last incursion. This heavy mech, the medium, and finally the lighter mech. The biotech is operating like we'd hoped. It allows these mechs to carry substantial firepower at range, but still move very, very quickly for melee combat, which is the biggest issue with Azathoth's forces. The bigger, more powerful beings it uses to fight literally is like something out of a Youngling show. Fortunately, the biotech, or maybe unfortunately, depending on how you want to look at it, lab. So far, the experiments have worked well. The committee, unfortunately, is rather evasive about where the samples are coming from. Yeah. Yeah. All right, now down to the pit, where the Mechs' main maintenance bay is, way down in the farthest reaches of the station. It's funny. We're this super advanced race, and everyone assumes that, oh, you don't have weird, silly stories or superstitions or anything. We're like everybody, we're like every other being here. And Azathoth, unfortunately, Azathoth is ours. No one knows how old these stories are. No one knows where this thing that we're depending on to survive came from. We just know it's very, very, very old. Last incursion, wow, that was a long time ago. Last incursion, they were able to create a giant disruption in space-time that managed to stop Azathoth and its forces from sending in a massive armada to this location. Now the sensors are indicating the space-time continuum in around the wormhole junction is settling down. So now apparently there are more sightings of everything. Elder things are beginning to show up here and there. It's always a bad sign. My great-grandbeing used to tell me stories about, oh, watch out. If you're not good, the elder things will come and get you. That's the worst thing when you find out that all those spooky stories are real. Because now you wonder what else is out there. I'm just an engineer. Hey. Anyway, at this point, boy, it takes forever to get down there. At this point, there are more sightings, more everything. That incursion from a couple cycles ago is a bad sign. Like I said, you always hope that it's the other being's job to clean up something like this. Now it's my job, along with everyone else. All right, almost there. And that's the pit. Giant maintenance bay for the Celestial Mech. There's a bunch of these scattered throughout the galaxy. All kind of same idea. Also staffed by us, by the Great Race, and who are other folks. But this is the main one, since this is by the main junction. The biggest junction, actually. It comes and goes. Sometimes for cycles on end, it won't be around. Sometimes it's just here for many, many cycles, and one day, poof, it's gone. Told you. There it is. And there it is in all its glory. No one knows how old it is. All of our testing, all anyone could tell us is it's really old. Um, its tech is the same way. We know enough about it to fix it up to a certain point, do maintenance, get a couple other things, but how it actually works. It's a bad sign when a member of the great race of Yith like me who's an engineer. I have no idea. Its size and firepower is it's nigh omniscient. It's nigh omnipotent. Here's the ancient record regarding the celestial myth talks about it being the size of planets, moons, which sounds really silly, like a kid's story. Again, a kid's story. But based upon the analysis we've done and more official records from some of the other incursions, other times celestial mechs appeared, maybe right. It's able to strike from long distances, not just in units, but across the solar system, some sort of quantum level fire energy thing that strikes almost in real time. I wasn't kidding. I am not a religious being, but you want to talk about what the sword arm of a deity is, that's what this is. There's the stories go on for so many cycles of how it's faced off Azathoth, taking on hundreds of thousands of targets, taking on beings the size of yeah, remember what I said about kid stories? Yeah, just like that. Analysis we've got indicates that the AI and sensors in it are really, really active. So between that and the sensors in the ruins, yeah, this is getting real. Right now it's in we like to call it the rest mode. Weapons, its wings are down. Who'd have thought a god can sleep, right? And there we are. That's the end of this status report. We don't know what time frame we have for Azathoth's return. Unfortunately, the records we have aren't that precise. It's like trying to read Denebian tea leaves. Except in this case, the Denebian tea leaves are predicting whether a apocalyptic being is going to destroy us or not. Like I said, just wanted a nice little property, quiet place, small place. Live is good, right? Live is very, very good. I guess it's the end of the file until the next update. So yeah, signing off.